Shalom Yeshivat Lev Torah family and friends. For Parashat Tetzaveh, I'd like to share with you a beautiful, beautiful vort from the Oznaim LaTorah of Zalman Sorotzkin. Rav Zalman Sorotzkin, he asks beautifully on this Parsha. He says, why is it that when you look at the Big Day Kahuna, you find Shem Hashem mentioned twice in two different Big Day Kahuna? Once, it says in the Tzitz, Kodesh Lashem, that the Shem Hashem is on the forehead of Aaron HaKohen. And second, also the Urim V'Tumim, Rashi says this is the Shem HaMeforash, which was placed in the Choshen Alev Aaron, on the heart of Aaron. So why do we have the Shem Hashem twice, once on the head of Aaron and once on Lev, on the heart of Aaron? So he says that the same question can be asked by Tefillin, and what we learn from Tefillin, we could transfer to Aaron HaKohen, to the Kohen Gadol. It says that by Tefillin, we have Tefillin Shel Yad, which is Keneged Halev, and Tefillin Shel Rosh, which is on the Rosh of every single person. And the Tefillin have the same exact parshiot in the Yad and the Rosh. Why do we need it twice? So it says, Rav Zalman says the following. He says that by Tefillin, we know there's a pasuk that when we wear our Tefillin, we learn Vaya lecha laot al yadecha ulizikaron beinenecha leman tiyeh torat Hashem beficha. One, Tefillin says lecha laot, that Tefillin should be for yourself, for you. And therefore we learn that we cover the Tefillin Shel Yad because it's for you. Tefillin Shel Rosh, however, there's two different places in Masechah Brachot. It says, in the name of Rav Elazar HaGadol, Rav Elazar ben Hurkanus, it says, V'ra'u kol ha'mei ha'aretz ki Shem Hashem nikra alecha v'yaru mimeka, that all the nations of the world will see that the Shem Hashem is called upon you. The name of Hashem is on you, and they will fear you. Elu Tefillin Sheberosh. So we have the Tefillin Sherosh, which must be revealed so the nations of the world can see our Tefillin. And Tefillin Shel Yad is covered, it's pointing towards the Lev, towards ourselves. So says the Oznaim LaTorah so beautifully that this teaches us that a person in his Avodas Hashem, first he needs to put on his Tefillin Shel Yad. First he needs to focus everything that's in the Torah towards his heart, to absorb, to internalize, to make those words of Torah part of him. And then afterwards he could put them on his head and send that message to the entire world. So first, the order is first fill yourself up with Torah, then the focus is going to be sending that Torah, that Ruchnius, those messages to the entire world. It says that's what the Kohen Gadol was our messenger. Our messenger to Am Yisrael. That first he would need to put the Urim V'Tumim on in the Choshen Mishpat, on the Lev Aaron, the Lev of the Kohen Gadol, and then he could inspire everyone else and put the tzitz, Kodesh Hashem, outwards. Just sharing a story. I heard this story, the name of the Baal Shem Tov, and then someone said his name, the Gra, as well, so both Misnagdim and Chassidim can enjoy this word, this idea, this story, that once the Baal Shem Tov was in jail. This was before he was released in Yad Kislev, right? So he was in jail, and the warden decided one day he was going to teach this Jew a lesson. He went in to teach him a lesson, and all of a sudden, it was the time, the Shamish tells the story, it was the time that the Baal Shem Tov was wearing his tefillin, and the warden's face turned white, and he ran away, shrieking and scared. And the Shamish of the Baal Shem Tov said, what exactly happened over here? So he says, what are you talking about? It's a Beferish Gemara. This is the Gemara I quoted. The nations of the world will see that the name of God is called upon us, and they'll fear from us. They saw my tefillin and they got scared. So he says, kavod, I also wear tefillin. I never have that reaction. He says, no, look at the Gemara again. Elu tefillin shebirosh, it says. It doesn't say Elu tefillin shel rosh, rather tefillin shebirosh. The idea is that we're supposed to take the idea of tefillin, the ideas of the lifelong lessons of tefillin, the eternal lessons of tefillin, and absorb them into our rosh, into our minds, and into our hearts. And that's and if we reach that level, so then yes, then the nations will fear us. We are not Kohanim Gedolim. We don't have a tzitz, but we do have tzitzit. We are supposed to be a nation of Kohanim. V'atem tiyuli mamlechet Kohanim v'goy kadosh. As mamlechet Kohanim, as people who are representatives of a Kadosh Baruch Hu in the world, our job is to be like that Kohen, to absorb the Torah first in ourselves, and then send those messages to the entire world. You have a good Shabbos, and Bezrat Hashem we should have Besorot Tovot, Yeshuot, V'nechamot.